This is the new Eddies Camo in MW2, and when you unlock this on all weapons, you get the new Eddies Supreme Mastery Camo, which looks basic, but this camo has a hidden secret that no other camo does, but more on that later. In this video, I'm going to be showing you the quickest method to unlock the Eddies Camo on all weapons. That way you can get this new Mastery Camo. If you want to see more videos like this in the future, make sure to unlock that subscribe button. Once you've loaded in game, you want to go all the way up top to the Events tab. You're going to see Vehicle Challenges. This is for a different mastery. This isn't what we're talking about in this video. You want to scroll down and you're going to see Faction Showdown Camo Challenges. There's 10 different challenges here, one for each category of weapon. For assault rifles, you've got to get 250 operator kills with assault rifles. No, you don't have to do this with every AR. You just have to do it with all of the ARs in total. And once you do that, you're going to unlock the Eddies Camo for every AR. Once you complete all 10 categories, you're going to finish the mastery and you're going to get the animated Eddies Supreme Camo. Now, just like the last event, some of these challenges can be done against bots, but we'll explain those when we get there. The first challenge being 250 operator kills with assault rifle. I'm going to recommend playing Shipment for this. I did it in hardcore using the Tempest Razorback. That thing absolutely shreds in hardcore, and you're not going to be able to get it done in one game because 250 kills is going to take a couple of games, but you just chug along, chip away at it, and it should maybe take, what, 4 games to get it completely finished. If you don't own Modern Warfare 2, this is going to be a longer challenge. I'd recommend playing Vondel Lockdown or Plunder, and then just keep grinding till you get 250 kills. There's no other special requirement, just 250 kills with ARs. This one's done. Then we've got the battle rifles. Get 40 operator kills while prone using battle rifles. Once again, if you're playing Shipment or hardcore Shipment, I'd recommend using the Cronin Squall and just laying down and getting 40 operator kills. If you're playing hardcore, Cronin Squall absolutely melts in that, and you could probably get all 40 in a single game. And if you don't own Modern Warfare 2, same thing I said for assault rifles. You're going to do that. You're just going to prone and slowly take out enemies. If you down an enemy in Warzone, though, you want to lay down before you completely finish them off. That way it counts for this. Then we have Marksman Rifles. Get 40 operator kills using a suppressed Marksman Rifle. Once again, Shipment going to be great for this. I'd recommend using the Tempest Torrent. Just make sure you have a suppressor on it. That way it counts for this. And if you're playing hardcore, the Tempest Torrent, you can just spray through walls. And it's probably one of the best weapons to use in hardcore. So great for that. And just like the other two challenges, if you don't own Modern Warfare 2, the same thing I said for these, you're going to have to do for that. Then we've got launchers, and this is the first challenge we're actually able to do against bots. You see how it says enemies instead of operators? This means any kind of enemy you kill is going to count for this, which is going to make this a lot easier if you don't own Modern Warfare 2. If you own Modern Warfare 2, I'm still going to recommend playing Shipment. Even though it does work against bots, taking out 75 real players on Shipment is extremely quickly. You definitely want to use the RPG. It's the best rocket launcher. If you're playing core or hardcore, it doesn't matter. Just run around, spam the RPG, do that for a few games. This will be done. However, if you don't own Modern Warfare 2, this time around, we're going to be playing DMZ because we can actually kill bots with these. And punching enemies does count. That's going to be the one downside of playing DMZ. Going to run out of ammo a lot. So you're going to want to go to buy stations, get ammo boxes, or look for resupplies around the map. But if you run out of ammo, just run around and punch bots. 75 is a lot, but it's going to be a lot better than trying to do this against real enemies in Warzone. Next, we have LMGs, and yes, long shots are back. You've got to get 30 operator long shot kills using an LMG. Obviously, we're not going to be playing Shipment. Instead, we're going to be going into hardcore domination or hardpoint. We're going to look for maps with long lines of sight that look over the hardpoint and domination, and we're slowly just going to farm enemies. This can take forever depending on the lobbies and maps you get. Sometimes you'll just get bad lobbies where everyone's rushing and you're getting smaller maps. However, all it takes is one good lobby with easy enemies and big maps with good lines of sight, and you can finish the entire thing. If you don't own Modern Warfare 2, we're going to be doing the same maps and modes we were playing for this, and you're just going to want to try to stay back and get those long shots with the LMG. You don't want to be rushing. Just play a slower game. The LMG really doesn't matter. The RAL's still really good. The Seiken's good. Those are kind of the two that I stick to. You can use the other ones, but those are the two ones that are better for long ranges. Next, we have melees, and this also works against bots, but if you own Modern Warfare 2, bro, getting 30 kills with a melee weapon on Shipment, I mean, just use a melee weapon on Shipment. That'll take no time whatsoever. But if you don't own Modern Warfare 2, you can just go into DMZ, knife 30 bots, and this one's done. Next, we have handguns, and even if you own Modern Warfare 2 for this, I just recommend doing this in DMZ. Put on the X12 as your insurance slot, load into DMZ, and just farm 50 enemies getting headshots with all the kills. And if you run out of ammo, use an ammo box. Look for the ammo stations around the map, and you'll get this done in one game. This is super simple, but if you want to just play Modern Warfare 2, it'd be a little bit slower. I did this using the new pistol, mainly because I just wanted to level up the new pistol, so I played on shipment with the new pistol, aiming for headshots, but it is going to be faster than DMZ. Next, we have shotguns. You've got to get 3 operator kills without dying 10 times using a shotgun. For this, we're going to be a menace. If you're playing core shipment, you want to use the KV broadside because that thing's still crazy. However, if you're playing hardcore shipment, I think the burst shotgun, the MX Guardian's a little bit better, but either way, you can't go wrong. Shotguns and shipment is a match made in heaven, and you'll get this done crazy quick. If you don't own Modern Warfare 2, Vondel Lockdown and just play the objective is going to be your best way to do it. Then we've got SMGs. For this, you've got to get 100 operator headshot kills with an SMG. If you own Modern Warfare 2, not that big of a deal. The ISO 45 is amazing at getting headshots. That's what I did mine with. You could also use the new Burst SMG if you want to level that up and unlock camos. Another great option for that. The BAS P is also a good choice. Since we're going for headshots, we're going to build these to not have a lot of recoil, and I'm going to put a red dot sight on it. Usually when it comes to SMG, I use iron sights, unless I'm specifically grinding headshots, and this isn't going to be something you finish in one game. You have to get 100 headshots, so this is probably going to take 3 to 4 games to finish. That's why I kind of recommend using the new SMG. That way, while you're doing it, you're also getting those camos, you're leveling it up, unlocking all those attachments. If you don't own this, it's the same thing we've said for everything else. If you only have Warzone, you don't have a lot of options. Really, you just want to play Vondel Lockdown, take it slow, and finish it over time. Then for the last challenge, we have sniper rifles. This is also operator headshots, but instead of being 100, it's only 50, and I say only, but it's a sniper rifle. So obviously getting headshots with this is a little bit harder than an SMG. I still did this on shipment, which I'm not going to recommend for everyone. If you're able to get close range headshots with sniper rifles, then yes, definitely do it on shipment. But if you're struggling with that, Shoot House 24/7's in the game. You're not going to be getting as many kills per minute, but it's going to be a little bit slower pace, and enemies are going to be at a farther range, and that might be better for you to get the 50 operator headshots. And obviously, if you don't own Modern Warfare 2, you're going to have to go to Plunder or Vondel Resurgence and find enemies. It's probably best to down them and then take them out with a headshot. And yeah, that's what you're going to have to do for that. And that is all 10 of the challenges. Really not that hard. This is only going to take you a couple of hours. And once you're done, you're going to get this mastery camo right here. The Eddies Supreme camo, which honestly sounds like something you could buy at Taco Bell. This camo is animated, but it's very slight. Unless we're standing completely still, you can't really tell. It's very, very slowly moving across. You can kind of tell if you look at the sight on the top of it, but you're not going to notice it in normal gameplay. And this camo, kind of underwhelming compared to the other mastery camos in the game. Doesn't do much, which is what I thought at first, but there is a special feature that only this camo does. There is no other camo that shares this feature, and you'll see it when we move into a dark area. So we take this camo and we move into a dark area, and you can see it glows in the dark. It is the only camo in Modern Warfare 2 that has a glowing effect. There's blueprints that do this, but no camo, and it leads to some pretty cool combinations if you take it in a darker area, which, let's be honest, 90% of the time you're playing Modern Warfare 2, you're going to be in a bright area. So it looks like this. But in the rare chance you walk into a dark area, oh, there you go. Maybe make a class with this camo specifically for playing darker maps. Now, would I recommend going for this camo? Honestly, yeah. One, I think the base form looks pretty good. This, in my opinion, looks better if it wasn't for the fact the other one glows. And I actually haven't tested it out. I don't think the base form glows, does it? No, it doesn't seem to glow. That would be sick if this one glows. I think this one looks better. I wish this one glowed. But the reason I recommend going and getting this, because this is a limited time camo. You have about 27 days to get this. And when it leaves, you'll probably never be able to get this. There are a couple event camos in Modern Warfare 2 that are still obtainable after the event, that being the Boeing Blossoms camo, but the rest of them have been gone forever. And these camos are going to carry over to Modern Warfare 3. So that's why I recommend getting on, bro. It takes like 2 hours. Just sit down, take 2 hours, grind shipment, get it done, add it to your collection. That way you've got this cool glowing camo, because who knows? Maybe they might buff this like they did with Boeing Blossoms and make it even better. And I don't know. I love the way this looks. This is going to be my go-to camo for dark maps from this point on. But with that, guys, we're going to wrap this up. If you want to see any more camo guides like this in the future where we break down everything as simple as possible, make sure to unlock that sub button. Let me know how you feel about this camo. I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a great day. Peace.